Hey, I'm Shay and welcome back to my channel, Books with Shay. So I just got done filming like a makeup, like get ready with me montage situation to speed up and put in here because yesterday you guys had a bunch of talking and no like nice music, aesthetic shots, and I've been watching everybody's reading rush vlogs and everybody's vlogs are like so nice and aesthetic and calming, and I'm over here like 100% chaos, moving cross country, everything is crazy, like just not calming at all. Like I don't know why you're here, but thank you for watching. So I want them to be a little calmer, a little more aesthetic if I can, but I know that in this season in my life, that's just not my reality. And I can't wait to get to the new place where everything is nice and new and finished and I can have some more aesthetic vlogs and shots and everything, but we do what we can with what we have. This is where I am, so this is what we're doing. I just finished getting ready for the day and I am about to go and head off on my errands. I need to go and get a new phone for LT today because his current phone is a company phone, and because he is switching jobs right now, we need to turn that phone in and we need to put one on our personal account. So I need to go and pick up a new phone for him, and I need to go through the car wash because I also need to go to the car dealership to find out about taking our car cross country. I don't know, it might make more sense based on what we have, like the financing we have with the dealership now, to turn in our car here and buy a new one when we get there. And also because it's just the two of us, we're trying to figure out, we have two cars, we have the U-Haul, we have the dogs that can't go in the U-Haul, so we're trying to figure out how to get all of our vehicles, all of our stuff and everything cross country, and we leave on Saturday morning and today is Wednesday. So I have a lot of kind of loose end things to be wrapping up today. And I again was saying kind of, I think I said yesterday, day before, probably a lot, that I want to try to get as much packed as possible since the moving truck gets here at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I want to be able to start putting stuff in as soon as it gets here. So that's where we are. Let me update you about my reading, since I guess that's technically what you're here for in this reading vlog, in this reading rush. So I finished One to Watch and it ended up being a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved it. I got everything that I wanted from it and things that I didn't know that I wanted. The way that some things wrapped up wasn't quite the way I expected them to wrap up, but it still satiated the taste that I was looking for in romance, in social commentary, in intelligent writing. It was just so good. So officially the first two things I've read for the reading rush, which are Helium and One to Watch, were both 5-star reads, and that is a solid start. I started The Trouble with Hating You. I think I showed you guys that when I was kind of doing my makeup. I guess you haven't seen that clip yet. It'll be after this. But I started that last night. I read maybe 5% of it, so not 20 pages or so. And I am going to keep working on that today. My goal, of course, is to finish that today and then get into Crazy Rich Asians. So that's kind of where I am, but I am really enjoying my week of like most of what I'm reading is romance, most of what I'm reading is contemporary, most of what I'm reading is are things that are pretty simple listens. And so it is nice to have kind of that break from my kind of chaotic reality right now, to be able to read things that are just light and fresh and fluffy and fun, but still kind of get me thinking. And so I think that I never follow a TBR. I think you guys know that. Like I don't even post TBRs on my channel anymore because making a TBR is almost a surefire way to guarantee that I read nothing on that TBR. So I'm so proud of myself for making a TBR that I actually want to read, that I'm actually sticking to, and that I'm having so many 5-star reads on so far. So it is a good day. It's been a good week. I'm excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on The Trouble with Hating You while I drive around today. Hopefully I finish it pretty quickly and am able to get into Crazy Rich Asians, because I'm a little nervous about that because I think that one's a little longer. I think it's over 400 pages. I don't know exactly how many it is. I know One to Watch was over 400 pages, but it was like a quick, I don't know, it didn't feel as long as it was. I remember starting Crazy Rich Asians about a year ago and it feeling really long, like it was taking a lot of time and energy to get through it, and I don't know. Hi, you're okay. But yeah, so I don't know if I wasn't in that reading mood. I'm not sure. So hopefully when I start again, I'll really, really love it. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, and yeah.
just so deep and live my life. Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just so deep and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season.
Okay, so I just got done getting my matcha latte, which I showed you guys before I completed it, and then going through the car wash, which I recorded some footage of. I don't know about you guys, but I love going through the car wash. I love reading in the car wash. It's just such a calming experience for me. So I just went through a little gas station car wash so the car would be clean before we go to the car dealership. But I thought it would be fun because I had to pick up LT from work for a break to get LT's thoughts on One to Watch, because he listened to, I mean, I'd say probably 75% of it with me. So LT, what did you think about One to Watch, which is the
I know which one it is.
okay, so
it was really good, but I'm a sucker for The Bachelor, so yeah, I don't know, it gave me Bachelor vibes, kind of an interesting ending to it. I'm not sure how I felt about that, but I thought it was pretty good overall.
What would you give it as far as star ratings go?
It's not my genre usually.
Okay, so as far as like books that your wife makes you listen to with her, on that scale, what would your star rating be?
It was up there. I would say, of books we've listened to together, probably 5 stars.
Yay! So you heard it here first, folks. That's so funny to me. So I gave One to Watch 5 stars. LT gave One to Watch 5 stars of books that we listened to together. I listen to a lot of fantasy and he listens to a lot of fantasy. I tend to be about 50-50 between YA fantasy and adult fantasy, whereas LT is almost 100% adult fantasy. So we have the genres that we both like and can listen to together. So I was asking him specifically of the things that are outside of his normal genre that he listens to with me, what he thought, and that's how we got that rating. So we're gonna go ahead and head to the car dealership and grab some lunch, and I am on chapter 7 of The Trouble with Hating You. It is going a little slower for me than the other books that I've read this week, but I am really enjoying the cultural references. It is I'm not sure where they're from, maybe Pakistan, I believe is what she said, but I'm not sure. I would have to look that up to be 100% sure. But I know that they are talking a lot about how women are treated in their culture, what the expectations are of women. Kind of, it reminds me of how much we take for granted the ability to be feminists in the United States and say what we will and won't do or are not willing to do as women, and how we should be treated and stand up for ourselves and equal rights and equal pay and all of those things, and how in other countries that's not as much of a given. And so it's been a really cool listen for that. I'm sorry that this portion of the vlog is sponsored by the train that's passing. Anyway, so yeah, so it's pretty good so far. I love that it's rich in culture. I always love that in a book. I love that there are some weightier elements to it, because I like a light, fluffy romance, but I don't want to just float away. I want a couple of weightier elements, and this definitely has that so far. So far so good. I think because the last two I read knocked it out of the park, Knocked it out of the park. I think
right into drive.
I think because the last couple I read knocked it out of the park, blew it out of the water. This one, even though it is something that I would normally be like, ooh, I'm really loving this, I had two that were so good that this so far to me is just okay. But we'll see if it gets better or, you know, how it goes. Yeah, so we'll check in with you guys after the car dealership and lunch. Do you have any?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so I've officially gone to both the car dealership and the phone store, and we ate some lunch, and every place I went gave me like a multi-step next step situation. Like, you need to do this in order to do this, or if you want to do this, you have to do this. And so nobody answered my questions, and I have been like going for hours on end. And so today was not a good moving day. Today has not been a good reading day. I am 9 chapters in to The Trouble with Hating You, and I wanted to stop in and go ahead and give a trigger warning for sexual assault. If you have experienced any type of sexual assault and you are triggered by that, or if you're just triggered by that, then this is definitely one you should go into with caution. There is description of previous sexual assault as well as a situation in the book where it is on the road to a sexual assault happening and it's stopped, but you definitely hear some of the language that is related to that. And so if that is something that triggers you, be careful with The Trouble with Hating You. Again, I'm in chapter 9. I don't know if it's going to keep going from here, but in this chapter, there's been quite a bit of mention of it. So I wanted to say that while it was on my mind. So I am going to go ahead and keep listening to this right now. I'm going to head back to the house and do some more packing while I wait on some of the loose ends to be tied to see if I'm going to go get the phone today, to see if we're going to have to go back in and purchase the car. Hopefully getting to ride for a little bit and listen to my book and everything will help me calm down a little bit while I get ready to go into the rest of the packing and everything for the day. And hopefully, like, I don't know, I'm hoping that these vlogs get to be a little bit more interesting for you guys, but I feel like the really interesting vlogs will be next week when the reading rush is over and we're actually moving into the new house and you can see the organization and the new, like, I feel like that's more exciting to me anyway. I don't know. So yeah, I will check in with you guys soon. Okay, so we are home now. I don't think I've updated you since we've been home, but it is pretty much the middle of the night. It is 11:46 p.m. and we have just been packing and working, and I've been listening to my book or reading, and we are just now getting around to eating dinner. So we ordered an Uber Eats delivery because time got away from us, and oh no, I need to turn off the AC. I'm sure the sound quality is terrible. Give me just a second. I'll see he's gonna turn it off for me. So I cannot believe that I am about to say this. The more that I have listened to The Trouble with Hating You, Luna, ma'am with the tail. The more that I've listened to The Trouble with Hating You, it might also be a 5-star read. I don't know what has happened that I'm about to have 3 5-star reads in a row, but it is delving into trauma and how that has an effect on your self-worth and being able to get into a healthy relationship after having a traumatic experience. And that is something that really resonates with me, and I really like the way that it is addressing it, and that it is not our main character who has been through this trauma. It's not asking her to just come out and like spill everything all at once. It's going little by little. We're getting peeks into her story and what happened and why in her community it's not appropriate for her to say anything, etc., etc. It's like, it's really, really good. And I thought again that this was going to be like kind of like a light, fluffy situation. And although it is both light and fluffy in some places, it also has some really serious conversations that have to do with trauma and moving on to have a healthy relationship. And then on top of that, it is a hate to love, lots of witty banter. It has some of my favorite tropes in it. I feel like this is a really niche trope, but let me know down below if you guys also like this trope. But in romance, I love the trope where two people hate each other and then one of them gets sick, and the only person that's there to like take care of them or help them or nurse them back to health or whatever is the other main character. That is like one of my favorite tropes. Super niche, hardly ever happens. It's in The Hating Game, and you guys know that's one of my favorite romances of all time. It is kind of the premise of Get a Life, Chloe Brown, around. She has some things happening and never really lets me take care of her, and then Red comes along and kind of does. It's just something that I don't know. I really like that trope, especially when it's a strong, independent woman who knows how to take care of herself and like lets her guard down to be taken care of by somebody. I don't know, maybe because I'm strong and independent and I don't often let people take care of me, so I just like I don't know, I like that trope. So I have about 2 hours left of that listen, and I don't know if I'm gonna finish tonight. What I do know is I'm about to eat some dinner before I keep going, because like I've told you guys a million times, the moving truck will be here in the morning at 7 o'clock, and I was telling LT like I was gonna sleep in and have him go and get it and everything, and he was like, nope, when you booked it you put it under your name, so you have to be there to pick it up. And I was like, no. So I have to leave the house at like 6:30 in the morning. And if you have ever met me in person or know anything about me as a person, you know that I am not a morning person. Like my mom will tell you from the time I was little, like it was impossible to get me out of bed. So I am not looking forward to the morning as far as going to go get the truck, but I am looking forward to being able to move stuff out of this space into the truck. I think it's going to make it a lot easier to move things around and actually get them packed and taken care of. So I'm gonna get my food out of this bag and everything, and then I will show you guys what I got to eat for dinner. It is crap, frankly. Where, you know, like during moving when you're ordering in and you're like busy all the time, you don't have time to stop and cook or anything like that, you just eat crap. So I'm having crap today, but I can't wait to get to Oregon and go to the farmer's market and eat a lot of healthy, good stuff. But anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and show you what we got for dinner.
Generations please and make then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be.
Okay, so I'm gonna just lean down. This lighting is terrible, you cannot see my face, but I'm gonna show you what we got. So in here we have a house salad. Ooh, ah. I love that I told you guys I got unhealthy stuff and then the first thing I show you is fairly healthy. In here we have a table sandwich. So it's like a double-decker. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a double-decker sandwich that has lettuce, tomato, bacon, avocado, and egg. I probably should have done that in the acronym order. So tomato, avocado, bacon, lettuce, egg, a table sandwich. So excited about this. I'm splitting this with my sister, and we are also splitting a chicken Alfredo, which looks absolutely delicious, with some penne pasta, and it's nice and hot still, which I love. Some garlic bread, and then there's some fries for the sandwich. There's a couple of things of fries, and then LT got a fried chicken sandwich, which I don't think I have ever seen. I don't know if you guys can see this. I should pick this up so you can see. I don't know if I have ever seen a fried chicken sandwich this big. This piece of chicken looks like a piece of chicken fried steak. Do you see that? That's a big piece of chicken. So that's what LT got. So we're gonna go ahead and eat our food, and I'll probably check in with you guys maybe one more time before I end this so I have time to edit before I go to bed. I'm starting to feel really excited because things are coming together and I am ready to be in Oregon. The weather is so much nicer. It is so much prettier. I cannot wait. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, so we finished eating dinner and stop, you're making my head look huge. We finished eating dinner and I can't even think because I feel like LT is over there being ridiculous. Why? What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. We finished eating dinner and I worked on a little bit more of my book and I'm still just under 2 hours out from finishing it. I am hoping that I finish it tonight because if I finish it before I go to sleep, then I am on track for a book a day, and this will be the third day, the third book. You guys can count. I don't know. It's late, y'all. I don't know what I'm saying. So if I finish it today, then I'm on track, and then tomorrow I'll finish it. Like, you guys know how this works. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Anyway, so far so good. We're on our third book and possibly our third 5-star read, and I'm really excited to keep working on it. And then tomorrow the plan is to read Crazy Rich Asians. So tomorrow the moving truck gets here. I feel like we'll get to see some more dramatic footage. I don't know. I might have just made that up, but where you'll get to see a lot of stuff in the house and then it not be in the house, and it'll be like a transformation vlog. I am not making sense. I need the kind of nap that like takes place until sunrise. I think that's just called going to sleep. You How you doing back there? Okay, so I guess I will talk to you guys tomorrow, update you tomorrow. We have tomorrow's vlog, and then I will post one on Friday, but on Saturday, I think maybe Friday and Saturday you'll get a vlog, because I'll upload Saturday's vlog on Friday night, and then Sunday and Monday you won't get a vlog or anything because we'll be actually driving cross country, but I will finish uploading my Reading Rush vlogs next week when we're in the house. And I don't know if I'll daily vlog after that, but I'll definitely try to do some more moving vlogs so you guys have the moving content, because that's some of my favorite content on BookTube, is seeing libraries set up and being moved and all of that stuff. So thank you so much for watching. LT, any final words? You're just doing an outro.
Thanks for watching our vlog. See you tomorrow.
Bye.